Paramshanti. This is part 2 of the conversation between Bapuji and Anantji about aliens and UFOs. Anantji says, Paramshanti Bapuji, in part 1 of the Our Alien Connection video, we had a discussion about aliens. In continuation to it, today I would like to know in detail about the negative aliens as well as the positive aliens. You have said that the aliens who come from the casual world are usually positive and the aliens from the subtle world may be negative. My question is, what is the difference between aliens, ghosts, jinns, and spirits? Earlier you said that ghosts, jinns, and spirits have a different world. Can you please differentiate between these and explain it in detail? Bapuji replies, your question is, where do negative aliens stay? Well, negative aliens means negative souls of this subtle world. Say, for example, the sun is the center of our solar system around which the earth is revolving at a particular radius. Above the plane of the earth, the subtle world is extended up to 75,000 crore kilometers. There are countless souls residing in the subtle form, comprising of 3 elements. There are many layers in between this subtle world that extends up to 75,000 crore kilometers. If you take 1 crore kilometer each as one layer, then the number of layers is innumerable and millions of souls reside in each layer. Uncountable numbers of souls stay up there in the subtle world, but these souls are of 3 elements of ether, air, and fire. Therefore, these souls have less power, which means less positivity. When they come to the earth, they come with their UFOs that are made of 3 elements, including the component of fire element. Due to the presence of the fire element, the illumination causes the UFO to become visible on earth. But these souls cannot create any positive impact on the earth. They come to the earth with some purpose, which means they may also come on earth for some negative purpose. They may harass somebody on the earth plane. The demons and deities are both worshipped here on the earth. These negative souls are called as demons or monsters. They stay in the vast layers of the subtle world. Up to the distance of 1,000 to 2,000 kilometers from the earth, this subtle space is filled with many demon-like souls. They also descend to earth, and they give negative energy and power to those who are the devotees of this negative power. This is how the negativity spreads on the earth and also makes the situation on earth worse day by day. Above this subtle layer, there is a layer of casual world, and further beyond is the layer of the supreme casual world. Beyond this supreme casual world, the supreme abode of our solar system exists, where the Shiv, or the creator of the solar system, resides in his incorporeal form. The souls who have come here from faraway galaxies, universes, great universes, etc., with their UFOs should be called as high-quality angel-like souls. The supreme souls at the level of Mahashiv, or a higher category, who have come to this solar system generally stay in the supreme abode in their incorporeal form, along with our incorporeal Shiv. From faraway galaxies and universes, the supreme souls have traveled to this solar system in their incorporeal form. They create their UFOs in the supreme abode, while in a formless or incorporeal state. These souls form a group and create a protective layer of a supreme divine boundary around them, and they come to the supreme abode of our solar system. Further, they travel to the supreme casual world, which is a layer below the supreme abode. They acquire a subtle form made of supreme elements only when they come to the supreme casual world. In the supreme casual world, the UFO is of divine supreme elements, which is supreme ether, supreme air, and supreme fire. They come here to spread positivity on the earth. These souls have connections and relations with the souls living on earth. Their great-great-grandchildren had incarnated on earth. That's why they have come to the earth. Their ancestors have also come here on earth. They have multiple reasons to come to earth from faraway galaxies and universes. Anantji says, Bapuji, does anybody know this? Bapuji replies, they have come from faraway universes. Even the souls sitting in the various layers of the subtle world have connections with the souls coming from other galaxies and universes. Ages back, when this solar system was created, at that point of time, a lot of souls had descended here on Earth, and some came in a human form. There were also many of these souls who stayed in the subtle world. These high-quality supreme souls from higher dimensions have come down here for the welfare and protection of the souls residing in the subtle world. These souls, coming from the higher celestial degrees and the other galaxies and universes, only want well-being for the human souls on Earth, for the subtle souls in the subtle world, and for the whole supreme abode. There is a hidden reason for their coming from their galaxies and universes. The creator of the galaxies, Mahashiv, also has relations with the souls on the Earth. Souls in human forms are not ordinary, and our ancestors were also aliens. They have come from distant celestial bodies in space. The souls which are now in the subtle world or in a physical form all have relations or connections with the souls from faraway galaxies and universes. They generally come with their UFO for the well-being of Earth, and they want to transform the whole solar system. They want to fill the whole solar system with supreme divine energy and power. They want to transform this painful, temporary, manifested physical world to a divine, supreme, eternal, peaceful world. Anantji says, Bapuji, do our deities or angels have any karmic relations? Bapuji replies, the human souls here on Earth have relations and connections with the souls in other galaxies and universes, because they had come to the Earth a long time ago. I have mentioned this in my earlier video, Journey of Soul. They had come here to see our universe out of curiosity while traveling in space. They first came to our galaxy from the different universes. When they reached this solar system, they transformed from their incorporeal state to a subtle form. So initially, they were in an incorporeal state while traveling in space. But when they came to the subtle world of our solar system, they transformed to a subtle form. When they saw the physical human bodies on Earth, it created a lot of curiosity in them, as they had never seen such physical creations ever before. This Earth and its physical creation became a new thing for them, as they were in an incorporeal state before, and they had no knowledge of physical creation. It is similar to a case where a person sees many new things for the first time, like forests, the sea, rivers, etc., while touring various places on Earth. And these sceneries cause attraction in the mind of that person. Therefore, when they came down from higher planes to this solar system and subsequently to the Earth, they experienced a subtle and physical world. They saw different birds and animals which made them think it was interesting. With this, a desire arose in them to experience the human form and experience their life on Earth. At that point of time, their souls had tremendous power, so with a thought or affirmation in their mind, they could transform directly from an incorporeal form to a subtle form, and finally to a physical form. So they had the power to directly convert to a human form without the regular process of taking birth as a human being on Earth, like the other human beings. Deities could also change their form, which is mentioned in our scriptures. There are so many stories to illustrate this fact in our scriptures. The fairies, who are the dancers in the kingdom of Indralok, could change their form from subtle to a physical human form according to their desire. It is also mentioned in our scriptures that they used to come and take a form of a human body and would fall in love with humans on Earth and even had kids with them. So the souls from such higher planes like the universe or great universe can easily transform from an incorporeal to a physical human form. Anantji says, Bapuji, there are so many stories told in the Ancient Aliens show and also in the Hindu mythology on these subjects. Also in the Mahabharata story, there is a clear information about the birth of Draupadi, who was born from fire. Bapuji replies, there are stories written in our Hindu scriptures that all deities have their UFOs and can travel between various layers in space. It is said that even deities yearn to take a human birth on earth. Deities reside in the subtle world, and high-quality angel-like souls reside in the supreme causal world. High-quality angel-like souls are made of supreme divine elements. Deities also have the desire to live a life of an ordinary human on earth, as they are also full of desires to enjoy these things. When human souls get more desire to enjoy material things, then their souls fall to even further lower dimensions like Patal Lok to fulfill their strong materialistic desires. Souls come here to earth because they have lost their soul power due to such desires and cannot return to their place of origin like their galaxy or universe. Anantji says, Bapuji, often we hear on the Discovery Channel or on the National Geographic Channel that aliens had come to the earth and could not return back. That means the aliens got left back here on earth while traveling in space from place to place, and finally they died here on earth. Many such stories are shown in these TV channels. Is this true? Bapuji replies, yes, it is the reality and a fact. Different souls have come with their UFOs from their faraway galaxies and universes and became physical human beings here. They had found the planet very attractive and thus changed their form from incorporeal to subtle and finally to physical form. Some have also become animals. That means that some aliens are now here on Earth in some animal bodies as well. Anantji says, Bapuji, that means emotions or feelings must have been created in their mind once they entered into the Earth's atmosphere, because the physical elements like ether, air, fire, water, and earth create the emotions and feelings in souls on the earth plane. The souls who have come to this plane must have developed strong feelings and emotional attachment due to the effect of the elements from the earth's atmosphere. Only then a strong desire would have been generated in their souls to acquire the human form on earth. Is that correct? Bapuji replies, when the souls are in the supreme abode in an incorporeal form for a long period of time, they also get bored of their fixed form and their environment. These souls reside in the supreme abode, which is at the center point of the universe or galaxy. They keep on roaming here and there in space from galaxy to galaxy or from universe to universe. I have just mentioned that UFOs that are made of supreme divine light have high quality souls that roam all around in space as per their willpower. When they get bored with their incorporeal form, they generally transform to a subtle form and come to the subtle world to experience the change of life from incorporeal to a subtle form of life. Anantji says, Bapuji, therefore with this explanation, I can correlate what has been said about the various incarnations on earth in our scriptures with mythology. Deities are powerful souls who have incarnated in a human form on the earth. For example, there had been incarnations like Ram and Krishna in the past on earth. In their case, they were supreme souls who had incarnated on the earth. They also experienced life in a human body on earth. They promoted the supreme spiritual knowledge through their actions on earth and taught human souls on earth supreme spiritual knowledge. It is quite obvious, Bapuji, as you have said, that these high-quality souls whom we call aliens must have been coming to earth since a long time, even though there is no description about their incarnations in our scriptures. Therefore, it is difficult for us to prove the existence of aliens. Like the incident of Area 51 in the USA, there are many events which have been occurring all around the earth and were also recorded within the last 100 years. It all clearly points to the visit of aliens or high-quality souls to Earth. Science has evidence of such 25,000 incidences just within the last few years. Thus, as you said, we don't have to be afraid of aliens. The aliens have bodies made of supreme elements. They have divine intellect, and they don't have any traces of negativity in their souls. Now, the question is, how can these souls help us in the transformation of creation, and what type of changes do they want to do? Bapuji replies, the current situation is that tremendous negativity has been spread in the Earth's atmosphere. Here I want to share one fact, even though I have no intention to spread this message. But during my state of meditation, the Almighty Authority in the highest supreme abode shows me the whole creation in the higher dimensions, like the multiverses. He gives me the vision to see all the creations in higher dimensions where the powerful high-quality souls in their incorporeal form are traveling between the great universes in their UFOs. Every multiverse has uncountable universes inside it. Inside the universes, there are galaxies. In the galaxies, there are solar systems, and in each solar system, there are Earth-like planets where souls of different categories exist. There are souls in the subtle world with subtle bodies, and there are souls in incorporeal forms in the supreme abode. The center of the galaxy is the supreme abode of the galaxy. And similarly, there is a supreme abode in the center of the universe where souls in incorporeal forms exist and travel in their UFOs to different universes and galaxies. The Almighty Authority wants to transform the whole multiverse. He wants to completely transform the physical elemental creations of this multiverse to the supreme divine eternal creation. This is very deep knowledge that the Almighty Authority himself is working on for the transformation of our multiverse. That is the reason why the large numbers of UFOs are coming to Earth, and the ultimate supreme authority is working secretly on the Earth of this solar system. When I am in the state of deep meditation, I can see trillions of galaxies, millions and millions of universes, and millions of multiverses. The multiverse that we live in is the only multiverse that has 5 elemental physical negative creation, whereas all the other multiverses have supreme eternal divine creation. So except our multiverse, there is nowhere one can find this mortal painful creation that is made of 5 elements in all the infinite creations of the Almighty Authority. So now the Almighty Authority is working secretly to transform this mortal creation of our multiverse to an immortal creation. Anantji says, Bapuji, there are about 20 trillion galaxies. It is obvious that there would be Earth-like planets in each of the galaxies, and there would be souls in a human form on each Earth-like planet. This mystery is a wonder to everybody, and nobody has any answers or clarity on this. Bapuji replies, well, people should think that of course there must be some energy behind the creation of the sun. It doesn't happen on its own. There must be some driving force or someone behind its cause. When the solar system was created, there must be somebody who created the sun. Similarly, the earth was created and the planets were also created. Today's science says that the Big Bang Theory caused the particles to form into the moons, planets, and other celestial bodies. Scientists actually don't know the real facts. They don't have divine vision, divine intellect, or supreme instruments and divine technology, so they do not know the reality. The scientists think the theory of the Big Bang explosion is behind all creation. I can explain all the creations of the universes and multiverses. I can explain solar systems, galaxies, and universes and how they were created systematically. In every solar system, there are human-like beings, a variety of animals, and there are creations of different elements. Each solar system has Earth-like planets and moons. Souls do not only live on the Earth, they also live everywhere else in the creation, like in the subtle world and in the casual world. In the center of the galaxies, within the diameter of 1,000 light-years, there are many souls residing in their incorporeal forms, who are in that category of high-quality deities. Super souls, or angels, live in the casual world made of supreme elements. All of the creation is filled with the souls of different categories in different forms, whether it is the center of the galaxy, universes, or on the Earth. On planet Jupiter, there are souls, but they are made up of air element only. There is a spiritual principle. What is in our universe, the same is in our body. So we are what our universe is like. Our bodies will transform if we travel to a higher dimension, like other universes and galaxies or different layers of our solar system. The body will gradually transform from physical to subtle and then to a higher incorporeal form in the supreme abode. Therefore, the body is subjected to change depending on where it resides, so the state of the soul also changes. So it is the soul that transformed from an incorporeal state to a subtle state and finally to a physical form on earth and became humans. However, what I am explaining, nobody usually understands it. Anantji says, Bapuji, if I have to draw a connection between the aliens and humans on earth in a very simple way, can I say that the souls that are here today as humans on earth were deities before? And before they were deities, they were high-quality angel-like souls. And before that, they were in an incorporeal eternal form. In an incorporeal state, they were aliens with their spacecrafts, which is known as UFOs here. Can we call them aliens? We can only draw connections and compare between the two similar things to understand these facts. Bapuji says, creation always starts with a supreme powerful soul. Like for example, Mahashiv creates the galaxy, Param Mahashiv creates the universes, and 100 times Param Mahashiv creates the multiverse, because the multiverse is 100 celestial degrees of power. Therefore, the lowest form of creation is a solar system, then the galaxy, then the universe, and then the multiverse. When the creator of the multiverse initiated the creation, at that point of time, the creation was made of only supreme divine light and supreme elements, and all of the souls were of very high quality, and may be called as Param Param Param, or supreme supreme supreme, high quality angel-like souls. Initially, their body was made of supreme divine elements. The quality of those elements were very high and pure. Due to the fallen power of those souls, these souls descended to the subtle world and became deities, whose body was of 3 elements. Further, those deities became humans on earth due to the further downfall in the power of their soul. Anantji says, Bapuji, now I would like to summarize what I have understood so far. I understood that aliens are those souls whose body is made of high-class supreme elements only. They are even above the level of angel-like souls. The group of such high-class souls or aliens travel together to different places in space in what is known as UFOs. The souls who have fallen down to earth due to the loss of power have become human beings on earth, and the aliens connected to those fallen souls on earth generally come to earth to help these souls. Aliens are coming down either to help these souls living on earth or to take them back. They frequently travel to the earth from faraway places in space, and their vehicle is made up of supreme elements. Due to the high speed of movement while entering into Earth's atmosphere, their vehicles or UFOs are converted from supreme fire element into fire element due to the friction. Thus, for a fraction of a second, we can see these UFOs as a spark of light, and then it suddenly disappears to our eyes. They are not even detected by the radars deployed by many scientific institutions on Earth. Now, there are a lot of unanswered questions like, when will these souls be able to change or transform the physical human creation on Earth? What technologies will they bring to the Earth? How long will it take for all this transformation to take place? And will these aliens reveal their truth in front of the human civilization on Earth? Bapuji replies, first understand the real spiritual fact that whether it is a galaxy, universe, or the multiverse, the powerful high-class souls who are residing there will have inherent characteristics to roam and travel all around in space. The way that human beings like to travel and see new places on Earth, similarly, these high-quality souls also like to travel in space. Therefore, the powerful souls have their own vehicles to commute in, which we call as UFOs. They keep traveling to different places in space. But today, the Almighty Authority, who is the master creator of the infinite creations, wants to transform the whole multiverse from this limited physical creation to an eternal creation of only supreme elements. He wants to fill our multiverse with supreme elements and make this multiverse a supreme abode. In the UFOs that are coming to Earth, there are high-quality spiritual scientists that are made of supreme elements, who come from higher dimensions. They come from dimensions that are at the level of the multiverse. These scientists are giving inspiration to our scientists on the earth to cause rapid development in science and technology on earth for the betterment of the human creation. That's why so many scientific and technological inventions have taken place so quickly during recent times. Can you explain why such inventions were not done earlier? This is because of the inspiration of the alien scientists from higher dimensions, who are from higher creations of supreme elements. They are helping in the rapid development for the scientific inventions on Earth by giving it to us through the scientists on Earth. Anantji says, Bapuji, you have explained to us a lot about aliens and angels, and have also given us knowledge about Shiv, Mahashiv, Paramahashiv, and also about the Almighty Authority. So what is the difference between these different types of supreme souls? It is very important to know this, because if people consider Shiv as an alien, would that be considered as a mistake? Bapuji replies, Shiv is the creator of one solar system. Even he travels from one solar system to another to meet the other Shiv or Mahashiv category souls in space. Paramahashivs also travel between the universes in their vehicles, so they can also be called as aliens, but their category is Shiv, Mahashiv, and Paramahashiv. The creator of the galaxy is Mahashiv. He also travels from one galaxy to another in his vehicle. The father or the creator of Mahashiv is Paramahashiv. These souls like Shiv, Mahashiv, and Paramahashiv are more powerful and of a higher category than the angel-like souls. They all travel with their vehicles or spacecrafts that are purely made of high-quality supreme elements or divine light. Anantji says, in our ancient Indian scriptures, it is said that our deities, like God Vishnu, used to come on Garud, so every deity has their own vehicle. Indra had an elephant, who was his vehicle. So there were so many vehicles used by these deities, which are now called as UFOs, or unidentified flying objects. Today, we have certain clues about all these mysterious spacecrafts, because there is some reference in our scriptures and mythology. Now, my question is that when will all these supreme souls like Shiv, Mahashiv, Paramahashiv, angel-like souls, and aliens transform this creation and bring supreme eternal bliss to this five-elemental creation on earth, where every creature is suffering with unlimited pain and anxiety? Why can't it be done immediately, so that all the suffering on earth can be terminated? It will be a real blessing for the human race on earth. Bapuji replies, this creation of humans and the earth is called Mrityulok, or the world of death. Every living being here is subjected to death. There is not only one Mrityulok in this creation. Every solar system has a Mrityulok. Every solar system has a subtle world, casual world, and a supreme abode. The creator of one solar system is Shiv. He resides in the supreme abode of the solar system. Each solar system has a casual world and a supreme casual world, like Vishnu Puri and Shiv Puri, where angel-like souls reside. Anantji says, Bapuji, what about the 55 crore hells? Bapuji replies, these 55 crore hells, or lower dimensions, were heavy physical planetary bodies, like our planet Earth. But when the sun was created, because of its gravity, all the planets and the heavy planetary bodies started to revolve around the Earth. Now, the rocks or the asteroids that we see in space in today's time around planet Saturn forming a ring are the very same rocks of the 55 crore hells that used to exist. Our solar system has changed tremendously since its inception. The process of the change in our solar system is still continuing. The Almighty Authority and the high-quality supreme souls from the higher dimensions are carrying out such actions secretly. In the coming times, the technological devices will be made of purely supreme elements. Soon, a revolutionary change in technology will take place. Technology of supreme elements will be discovered. To illustrate the concept of supreme elemental technology, here are some examples. The power of the nuclear bomb is many times more compared to an atom bomb. That means that there is more power in the nucleus of an atom compared to the atom itself. So there is a vast difference in the energy level of a subatomic particle compared to an atom itself. Anantji says, recently, scientists have expressed that one day they will be able to reach planet Mars in 3 days with the spacecraft that they have designed. Bapuji replies, not only Mars, but they will be able to travel to faraway galaxies with the inventions of the devices of high-speed technology that will be made of supreme elements. According to today's science, there is a gravitational field of the sun which spreads across through space all around the sun to crores of kilometers. Gravity means energy. If we talk about ether elements, everybody thinks there is nothing in ether. But in fact, ether is filled with the energy of gravity of various objects in space. That means when scientists say empty space, there actually is energy. Energy means the gravity of the sun or of any other terrestrial objects in space. At times, it is also called as dark matter or dark energy. Such types of energy will be used to invent high technological devices in the near future. The energy will be extracted from the air elements in space. The air elements, like hydrogen and helium, will be fused to create tremendous energy. The energy will be used extensively to propel space vehicles. When scientists explore further into space, they will find supreme elements like refined subatomic particles in supreme ether, which contain very high-quality supreme energy. Scientists will convert the sun's gravity energy as well as the gravity energy of other powerful space bodies lying in the ether field to design high-speed space vehicles so that humans can travel in the future just like aliens. So, in a very short period of time, people on Earth will see a technological revolution of devices made of purely supreme elements. High-class, supreme subatomic particle energy in space will be used for all such purposes. The gravity force from the center of the galaxy spreads around the galaxy in space, due to which each solar system, along with their sun, is revolving and spinning around its fixed path and its axis, respectively. This is nothing but the power of Mahashiv, who is the creator of one galaxy. That means that the gravitational field of Mahashiv is lying in space as supreme energy, in ether element. Due to such a gravity force, 800 crore solar systems are rotating in our galaxy. Similarly, the galaxy is also spinning inside the universe, and also revolving in an orbit or a fixed path, with the gravity power of Paramshanti, who is sitting in the center of the universe. There is gravity everywhere, which is nothing but power. The power of gravity is not visible. Today's science is trying to find the evidence of gravity. They are exploring to visualize and measure the gravity force in space. Gravity in space is like electricity in the air. Can we see electricity in the air? Air has elements of hydrogen and helium. Can we see that? In ancient times, by reciting the Deepak Rag, a diya or a lamp could be lit. Similarly, by reciting the Malha Rag, rain could be induced by combining the hydrogen element and oxygen element in the air. Anantji says, Bapuji, this is about the power of the elements, which has been used for a long time and is still used on Earth till date. All the activities and devices on Earth are also working by harvesting the energy from the 5 elements on Earth. As you have said, that when the powers from the supreme divine elements will be utilized, only then the devices that will work on anti-gravity forces will be discovered. When the supreme elements will descend on Earth, then the transformation on Earth will take place. Bapuji says there will be a paradigm shift in the thinking of scientists afterwards, as at present their mind is only guided by visible physical elements. Their thoughts are restricted to the resources of physical elements that are visible to them. Hence, all the instruments are made of physical elements. Supreme divine element is invisible, which is why the scientists cannot think of the resources of supreme elements. Anantji says, Bapuji, you explain the speed of light and how this is the supreme speed of light, which is beyond the speed of light due to the supreme elements. Bapuji replies, since the UFOs of aliens are made of supreme elements, it can move at the supreme speed of light. The supreme souls like Mahashiv, who reside far away in space at the center of the galaxy, travel with UFOs made of high-quality supreme elements, which can move at unimaginable speed, that is many million times the speed of light. These UFOs or spacecrafts are driven by the supreme fire elements. The devices made of supreme elements can achieve supreme speed of light, which is a million times the speed of light. A Mahashiv can travel 1 lakh light years in a fraction of a second. The UFOs used by souls of the Mahashiv category can travel from one galaxy to another in a fraction of a second. Similarly, the souls of the Paramshanti category can travel from one universe to another in their UFOs in a fraction of a second. So can you imagine how much speed the devices can achieve, which are made from the resources of supreme elements? But there are tremendous limitations in this mortal world called as Earth due to the heaviness of the resources of physical elements. The research work is going on in this mortal world. High-quality souls have come down to give inspiration to scientists to perform the task of making devices from supreme elements. In the coming years, there will be a complete transformation in the pattern of using energy on Earth. There will be a shift from physical resources to resources of supreme elements. Nobody will purchase coal and crude oil, which are merely physical resources of energy, and such physical resources of fuel energy will no longer be used. Thus, energy from physical resources will be abandoned, and the resources of supreme elements will be used in the near future. Anantji says, Bapuji, we are thankful for this deep insight and knowledge of yours on this topic. I would like to request my viewers to listen to Bapuji's videos on aliens that were uploaded earlier on the channel, along with the history of universe, the knowledge of the invisible technology, and the astral traveling videos, which will help you get the answers to all your spiritual questions. Again, we express our gratitude to Bapuji for giving us this divine knowledge. I would like to thank our viewers for watching this video. You can get the list of all our YouTube playlists on our website. We have many videos on our channel on various topics like life after death, creation of universe and multiverse, amazing world of ghosts, Kalki Avatar, secrets of karma, and more. Also, I would like to request everybody to like and share this video and to subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Our app is available on Google Play Store named Bapuji Dashad Bhai Patel, where you can get access to all our YouTube videos and playlists and books containing Bapuji's knowledge as well as other links. This video is also available in Hindi. The link is in the description box below. Paramshanti.